fall protection system from Avanti Wind Systems is to be used as a personal safety measure during ascent and descent on fixed ladders, mounted with permanent Avanti rail systems. The fall protection system contains a safety device, the runner, traveling on a rail. During climbing, the safety device travels along with its connected user, ensuring the maximum safety for the service technicians working in the wind turbine towers. Should a fall occur during climb, it will automatically be arrested by the system. The system from Avanti is also designed so mounting the rail on other ladder brands is approved and possible with the right fittings. The runner is delivered in a tube containing the runner itself and a manual in local language. The manual contains all necessary information for checking and using the runner. When unpacking the runner, it is very important to examine it. This is done by checking the device itself and by following all the instructions in the manual as shown in Appendix B, Daily Inspection Checklist. After checking the runner, the inspection sticker referring to the upcoming inspection, 12 months, and instructions must be filled in. Fill in the registration form for service either online or send the form to your local Avanti workshop. Each time you use the runner, it has to be checked according to the daily inspection checklist in the manual, as shown in Appendix B, Daily Inspection. Start by checking the shock absorber and ensure that the strap and seal are fully intact and that there are no broken stitches. At the top of the shock absorber, you find the carabiner. Check it for corrosion and ensure that the carbine pin is intact and that the locking system is working correctly. Move to the end of the shock absorber and ensure that the shackle is free of corrosion and that the screw is tightened and fastened correctly to the lever. Always ensure that your runner, carabiner, brake lever and shackle have no corrosion and that the steel has no breaks or other weakness. When checking your runner, start by checking the open and close function and ensure that the locking system is working correctly. Ensure that when locked, the system can't be opened without activating the release pin. Check the middle plate and ensure that it is fully fastened with the 4 rivets that hold the lever in the correct position. Ensure that the springs placed under the lever are fully intact and that the movement of the lever is moving without any resistance. Check that the serial plate is there and that the blank aluminium plate is safely fastened, as this is the seal to the entrance to the locking system and is part of ensuring that the runner is perfectly safe. For increasing your safety when your runner is gliding on the rail, check the synthetic guides and ensure that they are clean and fully intact for a smooth climb. Check badging and inspection sticker on the rail and ensure that it has been certified within the last 12 months. Look up and check whether the rail looks mounted. Mount the runner on the rail in the right direction, as it can only be mounted upside down, so all mistakes are avoided. Now that you are nearly ready, check the locking function. Before you start climbing, pull the runner lever down and apply force downwards. The runner must not slide down. During the climb, the user must visually check the rail. Check to see if it looks properly installed, in good condition, and mounted with a runner stock at bottom and top ends of the entire rail installation. Generally, the rail must be firmly secure. The rail ends must be aligned without a gap over 4 mm between the joints. For safety reasons, it is important that the user's weight is a minimum of 40 kilograms and a maximum of 136 kilograms, and that there is a 6-meter distance between climbers. The maximum number of users utilizing the system is 3 climbers. Be aware that during the first 2 meters of the climb from floor level, the user will not be properly protected. If the climb is stopped for a rest, work, or something similar, the user must immediately support the establishment of alternative safety measures. The fall protection system from Avanti is only approved for ascending and descending a ladder. Be aware of when you are passing confined space, like flange connections or similar spaces. It is important to guide the runner so it is placed as high as possible from the harness attachment. If you discover any safety concerns regarding any parts of the fall protection system, stop activity immediately and contact Avanti Wind Systems in order to get your equipment in a safe condition again. It is important that the system and its parts are only used for its designated purpose and for nothing else, since this might damage the system. The runner is in a sliding alignment with the rail, so it can, in certain angles utilized by the user, get stuck when descending. In such a situation, simply push upward on the lever arm in order to free it. The Avanti Wind Systems fall protection system must be kept away and free from grease, oil, paint, and chemicals. If the system gets wet, dry it with a dry, clean cloth. Let the shock absorber hang and dry naturally and never apply any heat, as this might harm the shock absorber's quality. Always store the runner out of sunlight, protected from heat and dust. At Avanti Wind Systems, safety in wind turbines has the highest priority. Our systems have the highest standards of approvals worldwide, which makes traveling around the world with your PPE easier and provides you with the highest level of safety. The fall protection system from Avanti Wind Systems is tested and certified with the following approvals. With the Avanti Fall Protection System, you have the safest and most efficient system on the market today. For further information and questions about the Avanti Wind Systems Fall Protection Program, please contact your local Avanti Wind Systems office.